Today is the 14th of January 2026, and I believe people take for granted the amount of ideas that they can have from someone else, even when they see someone else do so much better and they know everything in every way in which that person did it, they still don't follow. They still don't take up that idea. They think that, oh, he did it, let him do it. Whereas he can take that idea and implement it himself and get the same as results. And I think this is a big key takeaway about life. People who achieve things, you can look at them, take their idea, do the same thing they did to achieve exactly what you want. For example, there is a book which is of 25 pages. That is someone else's knowledge written into some pieces of papers which you can just read instead of experiencing it in real life like that person did, and get that 25 pages of knowledge, which is not just 25 pages. It might be some years of knowledge, some months of knowledge, which will help you in some way. Just like that, imagine someone is building a clothing brand, and imagine that person is using many ideas, like he'll make his brand like this, he'll take choose this color for this audience, he'll target these type of customers. You can learn from these people in some way. कहीं ना कहीं एक इंसान थोड़ा बहुत सीखता ही है. There are some key takeaways. There's a path, a gateway to achieving some things without knowing what to do, but just taking someone else's idea and using it to your own advantage. And I think, just like ASAP Rocky once said, copying is a. He said something like this, that copying is a really, really great thing, and that copying, like, it's a really great thing. Copying others, doing what greats did to become a great without wasting none of your years, but getting the same experience that they did by learning from what they did. So that was the thing I learned today. I was watching a lot of Kai Cenat videos about him, quitting YouTube and starting his own journey about clothing brand. And yes, that inspired me a lot. He has been posting a lot on YouTube, a lot. The energy, the confidence it takes. He talked a lot about self-belief and self-doubt. And I also want to, become one of the greats and implement ideas from others and learn myself. And yes, I'm also thinking about being more articulate. No, Kai Cenat said that he wanted to be articulate because if someone asked him about his clothing brand, he wanted to be so articulate that the other person could understand it way better. And so articulate that whenever someone used to argue with him, he was not able to fight properly because of his lack of articulation. So he said that he wanted to be more articulate so that he can defend himself, be more serious in such respective situations. And that is the reason I also want to be articulate. He had the reason of his clothing brands. I want to be a bit more articulate so that I can speak better, I can express my ideas better. I stutter a lot. It takes like a lot of, I don't know how to say it. It takes a lot of effort to be more articulate and talk properly. And I think, yes, I'm taking that idea. I would use a. I heard that there's an idea. The idea suggests that you can use a pencil, fit it in between your teeth, and speak in that way so that you are better. Your speech becomes better. And that is, I think, that is a way of learning better articulation. Articulation means conveying ideas properly, simply, making it more articulate, and improving your speech and your quality, your tonality, your language. I think that is also a way of learning how to articulate better, and I think I'll take that idea from him. Just props to him if he's seeing this someday. I'm sure he won't, but yes, that is one of those key takeaways I learned today. Signing out.